Everything in our physical universe is energy, and it exists in various forms, depending on its level of vibration. You may have heard of the law of attraction, like attracts like, and our thoughts, words and actions are mirrored back to us through our experiences. Though there are other, less well-known universal laws, our focus in this video will be specifically on the 12 universal and spiritual laws of money and financial prosperity. The law of abundance. Abundance is our natural state, and noticing what we already have in our life enables us to receive even more. The opposite is also true. By only noticing what we don't have, we attract more scarcity. If we believe that we have to struggle to make money, then the way we'll receive it is by struggling to generate it. Yet if we truly believe that abundance is our natural state, our experiences will naturally lead to this. Let us shift our beliefs toward abundance, and expect to experience ease and flow. The law of attention. Attention is crucial to achieving success in all aspects of life, as divided attention can lead to a decrease in the quality of our actions. However, attention is often misunderstood as the opposite of ease or concentration. Attention is the natural ability of the mind to be fully present and aware in a specific moment and activity. We pay attention to many things in our daily lives, but what we focus on and repeat in our minds can shape our personality and influence our experiences. The law of attention states that whatever we give our attention to, energy flows towards it, and it grows. If we constantly focus on negative things like sickness, poverty, violence, and immorality, we are channeling our energy into those negative influences. On the other hand, if we direct our attention towards peace, health, love, and blessings, we can manifest those positive experiences in our lives. The collective attention of individuals shapes the world we live in today, therefore it's essential to focus our attention on what we want in life rather than what we don't want. By directing our attention towards happiness, gratitude, and love, we can improve our own lives and the lives of those around us. Positive energy always has a higher and more powerful charge than negative, so let's focus on being positive as much and as often as we can. The law of attraction. Our thoughts, words, and deeds are mirrored back to us through our experiences. What we focus on expands. We attract into our life people and circumstances that are in alignment with what we radiate out into the world. Our experiences are affected by this law. When we think of positive things, we accelerate the process of having more positive experiences, particularly when we express gratitude for all the blessings we've already received. Once we understand this law and begin to notice what we're paying attention to, we'll be able to create and shape the experiences we want in all areas of our life, including prosperity. Another way to view this is that energy flows out of our body like a signal or airwave. We emit a precise signal, and only the same kind of wavelength will respond to it. There's no creation without action. While having clarity is key, we must support it by taking intentional actions and being awake to the right opportunities. The law of clarity. To achieve success and happiness, it is crucial to have a clear understanding of our goals and objectives. Lack of clarity can lead to frustration and underachievement, making it the primary factor responsible for it. Those who have clear, written goals tend to accomplish more in a shorter time frame than those who do not. Whenever we're decisive and committed to a specific action, nothing can stop us. On the other hand, when we lack clarity, we feel confused or frustrated, and this ties up our personal energy. The moment we make a clear decision that's aligned with our highest purpose, this action sends a powerful energy to the universe, and our path lights up, allowing us to take the next step. The law of flow. The universe is composed of energy that flows continuously, much like a river. Everything is in motion, and nothing is separate from or untouched by others. When a river flows, there are no empty spaces. If the flow is blocked, the river eventually overflows. Emotions are like water, and if they become blocked, they can stagnate, resulting in relationships becoming stuck and stilted. A peaceful and serene river attracts people, while a torrential river may scare them away. The same applies to emotions. If your emotions are peaceful, tranquil, and serene, many people will want to come close to you. If your emotions are a torrent, people may be frightened to come near you. The law of flow governs every aspect of life, including creativity, sexuality, and material possessions. If something is blocked, then there is no room for new things to come in. To allow new things into your life, you must let go of the old. Holding on to old emotions can prevent new and happier experiences from coming into your life. By releasing old beliefs and memories, you open the door for new experiences to enter. Feng Shui teaches that every part of your house relates to a different aspect of your life, and clutter in those areas can prevent those aspects from flowing. Start affirming what you want to replace the clutter with and visualize a higher energy coming into your life so that something new and more joyous can flow towards you. Use the law of flow to make your life what you want it to be by balancing the outflow with the inflow. Relationships thrive on open communication, and prosperity results from finding that balance. The law of giving and receiving. Giving and receiving are two aspects of the flow of energy. When we give what we seek, we're also keeping the flow of abundance in the universe circulating in our life. The beauty of giving is that it creates an empty space and an opportunity to receive. An elegant and pure aspect of giving to others is that in truth, we're also giving to ourselves. With the words of Francis Assisi, it is in giving that we receive. Another way to work with this law has been taught by many enlightened masters through the history of mankind. It is called tithing, and it is a spiritual practice of donating 1/10 of the money we earn to the less fortunate. Practicing tithing from a place of gratitude and love will result in multitudes of blessings and abundance in our life. While 1/10, or 10%, is recommended, the exact percentage is a personal decision based on our situation. The act of giving to others doesn't deplete our own abundance, but strengthens it. The law of intention. The power of intention is far greater than that of mere desire. Those who have the intention to write a script are more likely to succeed than those who merely hope to do so. Intention is a force that sets things in motion. Consider the archer, who pulls back on the bowstring, building tension as he takes aim at his target before releasing the arrow. Just like the archer, when we gather our energy and focus on our goals, the power of the universe is unleashed behind our vision. Even if we don't achieve our intention, the force we've set in motion is immense. Attaining what we desire starts with setting a clear intention. The clearer we are about our intention, the more likely it is that we'll achieve what we desire. When we combine intention with taking focused action, we can manifest our desires more quickly. One reason many of us don't realize what we want is that we aren't specific enough about it. When baking a cake, we need the right ingredients, and we need to follow the right steps, otherwise we'll be creating something else entirely. It's the same thing with manifesting anything else in our life, including financial prosperity. All the right ingredients must be in place. Once we're clear about what we want, we must take the necessary steps to achieve it. Once we've taken the necessary actions, we should surrender our attachment to the outcome. The act of surrendering accelerates the results. The law of manifestation. Our world is full of infinite possibilities, and everything we desire is already present in the universe. It's like fishing in the vast ocean of divine consciousness. The fish we want is out there, waiting for us to catch it. Each desire has a unique vibration, and our job is to tune into that frequency so we can access the information we need to manifest it. However, our thoughts and the noise of the world around us can create interference, making it difficult to tune in. It's like trying to catch a fish in a noisy, polluted river. We need to quiet our minds and remove distractions to tune into the frequency of our desires. Only then can we attract what we truly want into our lives. Ensure that you are certain about the kind of fish you desire, or you may end up catching a shark. Clarity is essential for manifestation. To attract what you want, quiet your mind and attain the frequency of your desired outcome, and it will come to you. If you want a friend who is open-hearted, playful, and joyful, cultivate those qualities within yourself. The power to manifest is enormous, so it is vital to manifest only for the greater good. Therefore, the first step is to meditate and listen to your inner guidance until you are entirely clear about what you want to manifest. Once you have gained clarity, envision your desire vividly. Visualization is a critical aspect because images access the right hemisphere of the brain, which is the great creative processor. You must have absolute and unwavering faith that your desire is on its way. Don't question it, don't stray from it, maintain the vision. Our ability to manifest is not limited by the size of our desires. Whether we are manifesting something small or something grand, the most important factor is our faith in our ability to make it happen. With faith and belief in our power to manifest, we can attract anything we desire into our lives. Our thoughts and emotions create our reality, so it is essential to stay positive and focused on what we want. By harnessing the power of our intention and aligning ourselves with the energy of our desires, we can manifest anything we can imagine, regardless of its size or complexity. To overcome the challenge of lacking clarity, it is helpful to write down the precise details of what you desire. For example, if you are seeking a partner, list out the specific qualities you would like them to possess. Doing so informs your logical mind and enhances your ability to focus your thoughts. Next, take the time to relax and visualize this individual, allowing your right brain creative mind to work in harmony with your logical mind. It is equally important to ensure that you embody the same qualities that you are seeking in others. If you desire a kind-hearted and open person, you must reflect on whether you exhibit those traits yourself. Similarly, if you aspire to manifest a car, specify the exact details and visualize it. However, be aware that you must also emit the same vibrations that correspond to the car you want. For instance, if you hold on to the mindset of owning a small car, it will not help you manifest a Bugatti. In order to manifest your desires, it's important to cultivate the feeling of already having what you want. Instead of focusing on the specifics of the manifestation, focus on the positive emotions that it brings. If getting a particular job would make you feel fulfilled, focus on cultivating that feeling of fulfillment within yourself. Engage in activities that bring you a sense of satisfaction, so that you can align your inner feeling with that of the job you desire. When you feel that alignment, the manifestation will come to you naturally. The law of non-attachment. Surrendering and releasing our attachment to the exact outcome we desire can be challenging. This is because, like many people, we may want to control the process. However, detaching ourselves from the outcome is a critical element of manifesting. One of the ways in which we can interfere with this law is by holding on to what we already have, including our money, particularly when there's an important reason or need to spend it. Holding on to anything, in fact, is sure to block the free flow of energy in our life. Mastering the law of non-attachment requires us to have the willingness to believe that the universe is a place of abundance. This doesn't mean that we give up all our assets and everything we own. It simply means accepting that the universe is abundant and that therefore we can create and have what we desire. Someone who has mastered manifestation is detached from the outcome. The law of prosperity. The first thought that likely comes to mind with this law is financial prosperity. But, while it does include money, the law of prosperity is much broader. Money is simply a representation or symbol of prosperity in our physical world. This law also encompasses a deep sense of abundance and well-being. This includes the belief that the universe is richly abundant in all ways. A disempowered mindset is like poor soil, it's very difficult to grow beautiful plants in it. An important way to activate this law is to nurture our gifts and talents as well as to express our creativity by doing what we love through our life's work. This includes believing in and trusting ourselves and our abilities. By doing so, we create rich and fertile soil in which our desires can manifest. When we take positive actions toward nurturing the best of who we are, our prosperity will flourish. It doesn't make us more spiritual to keep worrying about money, because doing so blocks us from receiving. The most spiritual action we can take with money is to use it wisely and with love. The law of success. We enact this law when our personal energy resonates with the energy of our desired outcome. This law works closely with the law of flow. Everything must be in alignment. We can be brought out of alignment when we harbor negative thoughts about ourselves and our abilities. Our mindset plays an important role in achieving success. In other words, success follows when we believe in ourselves. True success comes when we've achieved our goals through cooperation and by empowering others in the process. It can also be measured by the meaning and sense of fulfillment that our results bring us. The Law of Limitless Thinking. Positive thinking, which impacts our reality, health, and well-being, isn't a new concept. Positive thoughts add to the positive energy of the entire universe. The opposite is also true, negative thoughts add to negative energy. A key aspect of manifesting is our willingness and ability to let go of thinking that we're missing something. Instead, let us take time to feel grateful for what we've already brought into our world. Most of all, let us joyfully embrace our ability to create and pursue everything that we want to have and to experience in our life. We can do this by being open and willing to let new and positive experiences come to us. Let us allow ourselves to have more than we ever thought possible.